Dan Rivera, a lead investigator and caretaker of the infamous Annabelle doll, has passed away at the age of 54 while on tour. Reports state Dan wasn't just a ghost hunter, he was a U.S. Army veteran, a father, a husband, and a trusted face in the paranormal community. As a senior lead investigator for the New England Society for Psychic Research, Rivera had spent years continuing the work of Ed and Lorraine Warren, the real-life duo whose case files inspired the Conjuring movie franchise. Originally from Connecticut, Rivera was entrusted with one of society's most iconic relics, Annabelle, the supposedly haunted Raggedy Ann doll, and said to be possessed by a demonic entity. This summer, Rivera had been traveling with NESPR on the Devils on the Run tour, bringing Annabelle to haunted locations across the U.S. And on Saturday, Rivera appeared in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, speaking with visitors at the historic Soldiers Orphanage Homestead. But just one day later, on July 13th, Rivera was found unresponsive in his hotel room and unfortunately did not make it. According to Pennsylvania State Police and the Adams County Coroner's Office, there were no signs of foul play, noting Annabelle was not in the room. But since the launch of the Devils on the Run tour, there have been whispers, and in some cases headlines, suggesting that something isn't quite right. Reports state Annabelle arrived in New Orleans for a 2-day showing on May 13th and 14th. Just one day after the event on May 15th, a fire tore through the historic Nodaway plantation. Then on May 16th, 10 inmates, classified as armed and dangerous, escaped from Orleans Parish Prison, with update reports stating all but one have been recaptured. And during Dan's stop with Annabelle in Gettysburg, strange events once again seemed to follow. On July 11th, parts of Pennsylvania reportedly experienced a widespread power outage, followed by Rivera's passing just 2 days later after the tour had concluded. In an official press release posted to Facebook, the New England Society for Psychic Research wrote, "We believe with all our hearts that Dan would have wanted the work to continue, bringing people together, sharing knowledge, and honoring the memory of Ed and Lorraine Warren. Confirming despite the heartbreak, the tour will go on, with upcoming stops in Illinois and Kentucky." Share your thoughts below and follow us everywhere at What's Trending.